Hey guys, welcome to number 11 of the Derby Criminal Live, and to start off this episode you might notice there's a different game and a few of the ratings down here look a bit different. Now, that means I've saved over the top of the Derby Career Mode and I've had to restart it. There are a few injuries at the moment for a couple of our players, but nothing too major. But we made all the signings that we did before, Drommel, Gray and of course Kolasinac. And then we got rid of Warnock and Grant. I think they're the only players, a few out on loan. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to loan out Bunjaku and Calero. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that in the January transfer window. But it's just really annoying. Like, it took me so long to restart this career mode as well. I had a bit of an issue getting the stadium back on. It like updated the game, and now it's just really difficult to work it out. I might be able to do a quick little video and teach you how to actually make it save. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things, guys. I really can't do much about it now, but. In terms of rating, there's one or two here there. I think Thorn was a 72, Session Campbell was about a 70, so it's nothing majorly different. Shackle was actually a 74, so he's kept his rating quite nicely, so that's good to see. I'm trying to think who else grew a bit. I think Drommel was pushing on for the 70s as well. But it just shows the difference between training your players yourself and then just simulating it. So we're going to go into the game against Preston to kick off this episode, and then we're obviously going to go into the January transfer window. Got the same transfer targets. There are quite a few of them with like 6 months left on their contract, so we'll be able to either pick them up for a really cheap transfer or just get them on a free at the end of the season. So we are going to use a bit of a different team in terms of fitness. When you do simulate, it doesn't exactly do you the best. So I think Chris Martin has just come back from injury, so that's good to see. Bennett being a 65 is not bad at all, to be fair. I think before he was about a 63, maybe 64. I think I may use him in this game. I'll definitely leave him on the bench. Just looking out for other players that do need a bit of fitness. I think Shackle needs a bit of a rest. I'm going to give Forsyth a go at left back as well, because Kolasinac on that yellow card, we don't really want to get him suspended for the next game. Put Hendrick, or do I put... I think we'll put Butterfield, just because he's been on the reserves and might not have had the opportunity while I've not been playing to actually play a game. I'm going to chuck Damari Gray as well on, and I think that'll do. I don't know why Bunjaku's playing at centre attacking mid, I've just realised that. We'll stick what I'll do actually is put Hansen in and then push Butterfield further up, because he did actually do quite well in the attacking midfielder role. So I think that's the line we'll go for. Nothing too major. We got Ince on the bench who can have a good impact. Sean's actually gone to a 73, which is nice to see, which I'm probably going to look to sell him on at the end of the season. And I'm going to give Christie a go at right back. Why not? It's the same rating and probably hasn't had that many games. Here we go, ball out wide to Johnny Russell. Can he work some magic in the 27th minute? And again. And again, goal. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. I love Johnny Russell. He's one of my favourite Derby players. Him, Hughes, Martin. They just... Oh, they're so wonderful. And, yeah, nice cut inside, and then we do it again. And then eventually puts it into the back of the net with a nice finish. Not much the keeper could do about it. Maybe the defence could have done a bit better, but... that's like the first goal I've personally scored in this career mode, so that's something nice. Free kick here for Preston in the 73rd minute. A lot of space for the man, and he's put it in the back of the net. Keogh gave him way too much space, and then he just got the free header, number 20 there. Now we need to get a goal in the last 15 minutes. We don't want to be drawn against, let's be honest, a League One team. I don't think they're doing that well in the league at the moment, but we're not doing that well in the last month. I think we've only picked up 2 points out of the last 5 games. So yeah, we definitely need to push up. This Preston side are really pacey. They've got the ball in the box, and that's a second. That is a really just frustrating attack, because we went on the attack, hit the keeper, and then this Reed guy, I don't know if he's got like 90 pace, a beautiful ball into the box to be fair. And then the defence just not keeping up with him, and free header for Jermaine Beckford there. Getting the second goal in 4 minutes, like literally just, we were winning and now we're losing in the matter of 4 minutes. I do hate it when they just keep the ball in the corner. It's one of the most frustrating things, because you just want to pile through the back of them. That was a woeful performance. We just didn't create enough chances, really. They had a lot of possession, probably did deserve the victory in the end, and we're definitely going to have to work a lot harder. We could have gone top of the table as well. Forest did draw against Brighton, so maybe we've dropped into the playoffs. We'll have to see in a moment. So we are in the January transfer window now, so we are definitely going to pick up at least 1, maybe even 2 players, and then maybe another 1 or 2 on free agent. So the players that are over 23, they'll be signed on pre-contract signings, but the ones under, I'll have to put a player in, and I think the player that will probably go the opposite way is probably Ryan Shotton and maybe Chris Baird. I think these players will be included in these options, and I'm going to put bids on the players that I can't get on a pre-contract signing, and then I'll just put the rest on pre-contract signings because that's what I've got to do. So Calabos is a guy I'm definitely going to look at. I wouldn't even mind spending an extra like 2 mil on top of this as well. I'm going to ask for some money off the board, just a little bit, just to help out here and there with an extra signing or two. That would be kind of nice for the next season. So Shotton going into that deal, he's worth about triple what Baird is. So if Tottenham don't like Baird, then we can always put in Shotton. And I think the final player is Villalba from this Argentinian league. I think he'd be a nice player. He can play up front as well, quite pacey, and we'll put Shotton in there as well, because I don't think we could even put Bryson in, to be fairly honest. He is worth a little bit more, and he's not exactly playing that many games, so we could always look into that if need be. But I'm just going to put a load of pre-contract signings in for these players and see what comes back. So it is the FA Cup at home against Bradford. It's not exactly anything challenging, but it's still a kind of a big test, so we do need to play at least a decent team. I think I'm just going to chuck like one youth kind of player. I'm going to change the goalkeeper up and then bring in like a different centre-back like Pearce in for Shackle, just to rest him up a little bit, and then we'll put Thorne in for... trying to think who we can put in. I think Hansen he'll do okay. And then just one in the attacking areas, because I don't want to change it up too much. And probably either Calero or Boonjaku. It's one or the other. I'm just trying to see who's got the better dribbling. 64. Calero's actually got a lot better. He's 4 ratings lower, but he's got better dribbling, so I'm going to probably stick him there. Leave Butterfield on the bench. Then obviously if we're winning, we can bring on Bennett. And I think that'll do nicely. Go on, last attack of the game here. Can we get something going? Penalty. That's it. There we go. Johnny Russell. The legs was out for so long on that defender. I don't know if it's Derby, the right back. Obviously Derby giving the penalty to Derby, so that'd be a funny little ironic thing. So now it's time to score this penalty. If we get it just before half time, Bradford have been very good in the game. We haven't had that many chances, especially when we've had our first team playing quite a few games. I don't know if they're quite good in League One in good confidence. We haven't been that good recently, so Chrissy Martin is the man to step up. I'm going to go bottom right. Ooh, I thought the keeper was about to just like shimmy and save it, but he just didn't. He stayed down the middle. There it is. There's that goal that we needed. That will hopefully just give us the confidence now to push on. We really struggled to get that goal, and we probably would have scored anyway from the cross from Russell in the box, but at least we got the goal. And there it is, full time. We didn't do well at all in that game. We really struggled against the League One team, and that's what happens in the cup. Look at that. They didn't do much with the possession, but they had 20% more, which is a majority, and at least we're through to the next round. That's one bonus from that game. So Andre Martins has accepted his 35 grand a week wage. I think I'm just going to accept that. End of the season, he's a 25-year-old. He'll go on till at least 28. He'll be a really nice youngish centre midfielder. Like centre mids go on till like 34. So I think for free, you really can't decline that. So I'm going to go accept that now. That's first of maybe a few players that we can bring in for free. So what I've decided to do is put a bid of 2 million plus Shotton. Adds up to about 3.7, just under 4 mil. I reckon that should be enough for Danny Calabos. He's such a wonderful player. I don't think he is the guy who used to play for Liverpool. I'm 99% sure it's not him. There's another guy. But we're going to try and get these holding midfielders. They'll be really nice in the Prem. Like Leicester last season, they signed Cambiasso, probably on high wages, but did really well in the Prem. So I think one of these could be really nice, and I think a bonus per goal, because he's not going to score that many goals, let's be fairly honest. He is a holding midfielder. So yeah, so we're going to play our next game against Blackburn. It is in the league. They are currently 20th, so they're quite low. So if we win this game, push ourselves back into the playoffs, that would be really nice. And obviously restarting this career mode is giving us a little bit more to do. Like before, we were in a very comfortable position, but now we need to really try in this career mode to actually get promoted, which it is like in real life. Some teams just go through really good form and then just drop off massively, like Derby do. But we're going to change up the team for the next game. Oh, it is a penalty. Johnny Russell taken down. And there it is, that goal. We needed that. We needed to get a goal, because it's always difficult getting the first goal, and then when you got the first, you can push to get the second. He's a wonderful player, Thomas Ince is. He hasn't scored in such a long time apparently, but I wouldn't know because I haven't been playing. But yeah, he's so easy to cut inside with and then just put it in the top corner, just cuts past players with ease. Could have got a second penalty there if that got taken down, but that's his 5th goal of the season, and getting us a really comfortable position in the game. Here we go, Johnny Russell. That's it, 3rd goal, Chrissy Martin, back of the net, easy as that. Just a wonderful goal, really nice from Johnny to run down that left-hand side, get an assist in the penalty, you know what I mean, he won the penalty for us, and then obviously did that really well down that left-hand side, nice bit of pace, and then Martin in the space, and then 3rd goal, pretty much sealing them 3 points. And there it is, the full-time whistle, a nice 3-0 victory, a pretty good possession in that game, I think nearly 45, not the best. 3 shots, 3 goals, as you do, normal FIFA game. Johnny Russell had an absolute stormer, winning the penalty. I think, no, he didn't score a goal, Thomas Ince scored, but he set up Martin with a very nice assist. So Real Betis have accepted the 2 million plus Ryan Shotton deal, adding up to about 3.7, which for a player that can play in so many positions, just like Shotton in a way, it's really nice. So I'm going to give him a important first team role. Yeah, because you never know, some players just don't do that well at the club, so I don't want to give him crucial. Tottenham, I think they said they want 7, even though we are interested in the player, they want 1.7, so if we just add, I'm going to add 750k on top of that, we got the money. I don't know if it continues to the next season, so say if we have 3 million left, will that add on to next year's budget? I'm not too sure. So we've got some transfer offers here for Damari Gray from PSG. What a crazy thing this is. He's in bad form at the moment. I'm just going to give him like 11 million. If they go accept that, then I'll be more than happy to take that money. Sunderland, I think we're just going to wait and see if Calabos comes back. Nordvik, again, just declining the contract. We're going to have to give him 60 grand a week, crucial first team player. I just don't understand why he wouldn't join. Like, we're going to be in the Prem next season, mate. Why don't you just join? So in the next episode, we're going to be playing these 3 games. We have got Hull in the next round of the FA Cup. Should be able to get through to the next round. Obviously, we struggled against Bradford, only a 1-0 victory in the end. And obviously that Preston North End game, terrible way to start off the episode. Could have even been top if we won that. But nevertheless, it's keeping it nice and tight. We have got QPR right there. So at the end of this next episode, we could be top. And that'll be really good to see. Then we got these 4 in the episode after that. Episode after that, we'd get up to that Reading game. Episode after that, we'd have to get up to there. Then another one, then we're done. Then we're in the Prem, hopefully. So, not too long, maybe another 5 or 6 episodes this season, and then we'll be in the Prem. So, if we could smash over 30 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye!